My child, listen to me now. You have been waiting, praying, and asking me, when, Lord? You have felt the weight of uncertainty pressing on your chest. You have wondered if your faith still matters or if I still hear you. Hear me clearly. Your waiting has not been in vain. The hour you have prayed for is about to arrive. Only 1 hour left, and you will see what I have been preparing for you behind the veil. You have endured what others could not understand. Many walked away when I began the refining process in your life, but you remained. You held on when the answers did not come quickly. You trusted me when nothing made sense. Now the fullness of time has come. The door that seemed shut for so long is about to burst open. This moment will not be like any other. I am about to reveal what I have been doing in secret, and it will leave you speechless. You have felt delays, but those delays were divine design. Every moment of silence was me building something that could not be broken by storm or sabotage. I was protecting your promise, not withholding it. You felt alone, but you were hidden for preparation, not rejection. The people who could not walk with you into this hour were removed because they could not carry the spiritual weight of where I am taking you. This season will require maturity, humility, and strength, and I have placed all of that within you. 1 hour left. That means you are closer than you think. The atmosphere around you is shifting. The spiritual weight you carry is being transformed into glory. The prayers that seemed unanswered are now converging into divine manifestation. You are stepping into a moment where everything changes suddenly. The doors will open, the breakthrough will appear, and the promise will come alive. My child, do not give up now. The final moments before breakthrough are always the hardest. That is when the enemy tries to convince you that nothing will happen, but he is a liar. I have already decreed your victory. You simply need to stand firm, praise through the pressure, and trust that I am faithful. If you could see what I am about to release, you would stop worrying and start rejoicing right now. In 1 hour, chains will break. In 1 hour, a phone call will come. In 1 hour, news will reach you that will make you lift your hands and weep with joy. It will not be random. It will be divine timing. I am orchestrating circumstances you cannot yet see. What looks impossible from your view is already settled from mine. The mountain that intimidated you will crumble before my command. The dry place that seemed empty will overflow with living water again. You are walking into a supernatural intersection where my promise and your faith collide. That collision will produce manifestation. You have passed the tests that were meant to prepare you, and now the reward will follow. I have seen your integrity when no one else noticed. I have seen you worship through tears, serve without recognition, and believe when everything screamed, "Give up." That faith moves heaven. That kind of heart draws miracles. My child, this 1 hour is not just about time, it is about transformation. In 60 minutes, I can rewrite stories that took years to unfold. I can heal wounds that human hands could not touch. I can restore what was taken and bring back what was lost. When I move swiftly. This will be the hour where heaven interrupts your ordinary and brings the extraordinary into reality. You have asked me, Lord, why did it take so long? But you will soon realize that every delay was divine protection. You are not ready then for what I have prepared now. You needed time to grow, to learn to depend on me, to let go of what could have destroyed you. If I had given you what you wanted when you wanted it, it would have become your burden instead of your blessing. But now, you have the capacity to carry what I am releasing. You are not far. The finish line is closer than your fear suggests. Keep your faith burning, because the final push always demands the purest trust. Do not measure my movement by your emotions. While you have been feeling uncertain, I have been arranging miracles. While you were crying, I was preparing a celebration. Every tear watered the soil of your breakthrough. The next hour will be marked by divine confirmation. You will feel my presence stronger than you have in a long time. You will sense peace where there used to be panic. The same place where you experience sorrow will soon be a place of joy. Watch how I turn what was meant to break you into what builds you. The waiting room will become a birthing room. I am sending people you did not expect, divine helpers, to open doors for you. I am aligning opportunities, contracts, and relationships that were reserved for this season. Some of what you are about to step into will look bigger than you imagined because you were never meant to do it by your strength. My favor will do what your effort could not. I have something for you that has been prepared for you for a long time, which is why I have brought you here at this very moment. This goes beyond a kind note or a few words of encouragement. This is my voice speaking straight to your heart, my spirit whispering to the very core of your being. I'm here today to wake you up, not to amuse you. I have come to rekindle your faith and remind you that I am still the same God who creates things as if they were already there, splits seas, destroys barriers, and gives life to the dead. Pay close attention, because your spirit needs this word, this breath, this affirmation. Heaven has gently led you here. I have secretly observed you and your hardships. I've counted the tears you've shed and shared your anguish when no one else could, when you were crying on the inside but smiling on the surface. Nobody wrote this message you are listening to. I told you in a whisper, and the reason you're here is because your faith, despite its occasional waning, is still strong. You've opened a spiritual door with only that click and that small act of faith, and I shall enter through it with two blessings. It's not by accident that I work. I keep my word. Additionally, the pledges made during your life remain in effect. I'm never late, even if it seems like the time has gone by. When the harvest is ready, I arrive. You're listening to a very important message, so listen carefully. It's not just another term. This is a command that is currently being inscribed in heaven, a spiritual edict. Every phrase you utter is like divine ink, ushering forth a new era of your life. Angels are arranging themselves in your vicinity. Invisible bonds are collapsing silently but powerfully, and spiritual portals are opening. The kingdom of heaven's seal is now attached to what I am releasing, and nothing in hell can stop me from doing what I've resolved to do when my kingdom speaks. You have frequently felt as though you pray and sow, but nothing changes. I am aware of your heart. I watched with tears as you planted each seed. Even when you ran out of things to give, I was there. You put in effort, you have been faithful, and you have prayed. Others around you have shared their success tales, even when the effects appeared to be delayed, and you've waited in silence while they've celebrated. However, I can assure you that your wait has not been in vain. They're counting each seed you've sown. Along with the fruit, you will also reap the benefits of patience and the interest that has accrued over time. I have a question for you now. Please do not consider this to be merely another video or something to watch for fun. This is an expression of your trust and a direct word from my throne. I want you to do this easy thing, similar to this video. It's not due to habit, as an outward sign that you believe in the invisible, not out of pride. An amen ascending to heaven is equivalent to what you give. You seem to be allowing the angels to act on your behalf. It's not necessary for something to go viral. I want you to answer in trust. This word is personal and for you. Not everyone should listen to it, but those with spiritual ears should. I picked you to be the beneficiary of this miracle. Since some prizes are only offered during private times with me, there are some things I will tell you in secret. Some miracles are intended to remain private, in the silence of your heart, treasured. Prepare yourself, for there is nothing anyone can do to stop what is about to happen. Remain here and listen to all that is said. Something fresh is about to begin. This will be your final opportunity to carry on as you have. Hear me well, my child. You're not here by accident. Furthermore, this moment is not merely a coincidence. You've had times when the quiet was so overwhelming that you thought I had forgotten about you. However, I will always remember you, and I have never abandoned you. You pondered whether your requests were in vain and whether your petitions were being heard. You asked me if I was paying attention. However, I want to talk to you in a clear and confident manner today. I was there the entire time. When you were considering giving up, I was there. When you couldn't find a way out, I was there. When you were left standing by yourself after everyone else had left, and I didn't even look away from you. You hung on every day. Every amen you muttered through tears was heard and transmitted directly to my throne each time you refused to release my hand. Now picture this. A truck that has all the answers, blessings, and things you've been looking for. Today, a truck did not simply depart. Long ago, it departed. Long ago, it was loaded. Your name has always been on the delivery order since it was started a long time ago. However, it encountered challenging roads, spiritual muck, and slick terrain full of invisible impediments. Demons sent specifically to impede what is rightfully yours, enemies you don't even know, and hurtful remarks made by envious people. Holding your promise, a truck got stuck and stopped, but it couldn't get to you. But I have authority here today. But I'm not only here to console you now. I arrive to step in. I arrive with authority and a statement that cuts through the dark like a light blade. My miracle may not come in the shape you anticipate, but it is already on its way. It will be concealed by simplicity, dressed in seemingly commonplace items. It could be an unexpected phone call, an idea that strikes while you're going about your daily business, or a heavenly connection that shows up out of the blue. I am the God who sees beyond what your eyes can see and your ears can understand. So do not discount these things. I am the one who spoke to Moses from the holy fire that showed my presence, the flame that burned without devouring. Even the storms of creation submit to me because I am the one who defied the laws of nature and walked on the sea's waves. When everyone believed it was too late, I called Lazarus back from the dead and gave life to what seemed lost. Even now, the same Creator who created the earth and the skies continues to work in ways that are far beyond the comprehension or reason of man. And be aware of this if you have heard these words at this precise moment. It is neither accidental nor coincidental. Your current situation is not the result of chance. I am the one who has brought you here, meticulously directing your steps to arrive at this precise location and moment. This particular word has an answer that is just waiting for you. It is a word created specifically for you, vibrant and alive, more piercing than any blade, and it enters your heart like a key that opens long-shut doors. You are still being touched in a mystical way. The invisible powers of heaven are already at work on your behalf. Even though your normal eyes may not be able to see it yet, you are covered and protected by a cloak of grace that is sewn around you in secret, thread by thread. In my hands, the fragments of your life, even the ones you believed were gone forever, are being brought together. I'm rewriting your story as you listen. You do not have to bear the weight of control or impose results. I'm in charge. I only ask that you have the courage to believe without hesitation. Have faith like a toddler who instinctively seeks out a parent. Believe as Abraham did, despite the fact that every natural reality contradicted the promise. My idea, a flawless, timeless design, was written before time even existed, and in it, dearest, you are remembered. You are right in the middle of it. Even when it seemed like you were plunging into the abyss, I was there to hold you. I became your strength when yours failed. I positioned my angels around you to steady your steps and prevent you from stumbling when the ground under you appeared unsteady. Although I fought the battles for you, you did not witness every one of them. Only in eternity will you realize that there were conflicts fought in the unseen. And at a time like this, you were saved for this moment. You never had to carry the burden you have for so long. Now is the moment to make it public. Put aside the fear that has taken over your mind. Let go of the worry that has robbed you of your sleep and sapped your happiness. It is not my intention for you to bear the burden of the world. I'm at that location, Because I am the one who breathes my speech into the universe, keeping it alive. Do you really believe I can handle your life with the same level of care as I do galaxies in my palm? Let go of the agonizing anxieties. Give up the notions that tell you you are by yourself. I talk clearly today. Your provider is me. Your tranquility is me. Your guide is me. Additionally, I have already made ways for you that are currently invisible to the naked eye. I'm getting ready to respond to the tearful prayers you said. However, I ask for your faith before I give them to you. Not only do I think I can, but I also have faith that I will in my own time, in my own way, and with lasting effects. I offer everything I have when I give. My blessings are complete. They are filled with direction, rooted in purpose, and hidden in tranquility. Nothing I offer will cause grief. Your once uncertain sense of direction will now be as obvious as a flashlight illuminating your way. You have a destiny, in addition to life, which I have given you. And now fate is beginning to unveil itself piece by piece, like a map. You'll notice that gradually, what seemed like an ongoing battle will start to flow naturally. You're aligning with me, not because you've gotten stronger. Resistance will become smooth movement if your spirit is in harmony with my will. I'm bringing whatever you require in your direction: resources, connections, strength, and knowledge. No moment will be too early or too late. Everything will arrive at the ideal timing. I don't work by accident. I'm exact. Every little element has a timeless purpose. Human labor will not be the foundation of this time. It will be handled gracefully. The grace that makes a way where none exists. Because of this, a divine yes is more potent than 1,000 no's, which raises the forgotten from the ashes and places them alongside the honored, unexpectedly transforming the ordinary into the remarkable. Your life is now being showered with that unquantifiable grace. Since it's a gift rather than a reward, you don't deserve it, and you don't have to work for it. It is permanent rather than temporary, and it is a legacy rather than a paycheck. In this holy time, I repeat this to you. You are entering a new phase. You are no longer controlled by the past. The past will not dictate the future. The light I have chosen to shed upon you cannot be obscured by any shade from your past. The power of a word from my mouth is stronger than any chain, as well as throughout your life. I've spoken positive things like repair, fulfillment, repair, constant companionship, and never abandonment. Congrats, you were selected. It's not just any day today. There is nothing like this moment. Your name has been purposefully uttered from the heights of eternal grandeur. I have led you every step of the way to this point, which is why you are here, not from a distance, but with love, tenderness, and heavenly care. I, the Lord your God, have been keeping watch over you. I witnessed every silent tear you shed, every unsaid thought, and every restless night you spent looking for answers. I listened to them all. I tell you that this is the day I have planned for you, because of my grace, not because of your value. My mercy has reached you, not because you deserved it more than others. I've bowed the heavens in your direction. A new chapter in your life is about to begin. Therefore, I have summoned my angels to get ready. You are finally letting go of the scarcity that has dogged you for so long. You are starting to loosen the bonds that have kept you emotionally, financially, and spiritually bound. From my throne, I have proclaimed that abundance would be established in your life, not merely to meet your necessities. Instead of taking away, I am the God who multiplies. I am the one who creates rivers in arid areas and forges a path through the desert. I am the same God who made sure a widow's home never went without during the drought by providing her with a meager amount of flour and oil. Likewise, I will take care of you. Don't be afraid of your debts. I am your provider, so don't worry about the future. What you're going through right now isn't punishment, but rather a delicate transition between what was and what will be. You're at the narrowest portion of the road, where everything feels cramped. There's no room to breathe, and the pressure on you feels like it's coming from all sides. But this pressure isn't intended to crush you. It's intended to shape you. What I am forming in you is too large for the old ways that used to confine you. The old beliefs, emotional patterns, and concerns that have followed you are being shattered because they can no longer accompany you to where I am guiding you. Your identity is being refined. I'm eliminating the labels people have placed on you, the things you accepted as facts, and the scars that shaped an image of you that was never mine. I am returning you to the person I created you to be, not like the person others expected, but as the one I envisioned when I created you in secret